guys, so today I will be doing this watercolor floral painting, and I'd like to do a little talk through on the video to explain my process to you. So what I'm doing is I'm starting with kind of a bright mid to deep green shade. It's called Bamboo Green in the Holbein line, and adding some blue violet color to that, kind of mixing those around in this darkest portion in between the flowers to create the illusion of that shadow and depth where the flowers would block the sun from shining. So I'll continue to add that in, and what I'm doing as I work outward is just lightening that tone, so creating kind of a gradient from the very darkest part up to the top where it's going to be very light and airy, and then eventually as I get up above the flowers, then the wash will become extremely light so that it will fade out into the white paper. So now I'm beginning to paint the flowers, and I wanted the flowers in this painting to be very soft and subtle and earthy. So I chose a mix of yellow and red violet to create the different tones for the petals. I start with a very soft wash of those two colors and kind of place this around a few of the petals, and I begin to work between a couple of the flowers. You might notice that I'm not using the exact same tone as I paint around on the flowers, and that's because I don't want, even at this lightest stage, I don't want my flowers to come across as flat. So I drop in some areas that contain just a little bit more of the red violet shade and other areas that have just a little more of the yellow shade to them to start building dimension within these flowers. So after laying in a second layer of some of the light tones in certain areas of the flowers, I'm going to begin adding some mid to deeper tones, some brighter colors, and this is really my favorite part of this painting because I feel like it's where the flowers really start to shine and get some added depth and some added pops of color as well. So now I'm beginning to paint the leaves. I'm using that same bamboo green color that I used in between the flowers, but this time rather than mixing it with purple, it's mixed with a little bit of burnt sienna, just enough to differentiate it from the green in the background. I'm going in with just a light to medium wash on all of the leaves first, and then I will go back in and add some darker areas and details on them. Alright, I am just adding a few finishing touches to this piece. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this little talk through painting. If you would like to see more of my work, I will have my Instagram listed at the end of this video. Thanks for joining me today, and I really hope you enjoyed it.